Hello. Uh, okay, so I'm a bit awkward, and there's definitely not an intro. You can't see my face, but anyways, I'm Zayna Kitty, and uh, this isn't so much a reaction, but I do wanna, I guess, kind of give my 2 cents on some of the verses and none like Joshua's new Espada Rap. Uh, like, it's a debate on whether or not to call it a cipher. Most people are just gonna call it a cipher anyways, regardless. So I guess I can just say cipher. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Anyways, this will be the first time I do any sort of video like this. Uh, so yeah, let's get into this. Words. This is not scripted in any way. It's just me rambling. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, esperadas, trabajando, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Words. Don't you find out that zero pronto? I'm about to show you my soul. Six God, I've been on my grind, Pantera. Beat on the Reaper and hit his ass with a Sarah. Pull up to your city, squad deep in a bad mood. Only got one arm, but I'm still finna clap you. The pride armor can't save you, boy. You came back, I'll find still tricked you, boy. Blow heads off quick with the red beam. Make a girl bring you back to life so I can kill your ass again. Sam packed dough that is damn past foes. When I open up my eyes, I'ma land that blow. Cause I got control of the run and the hiding. When I get the eyes in, feel the Lord Isaac. 20 vision. When I pull a better listen, I will never feel a mission. And if you acting up, I'ma look at you sideways. Deep on your limbs and it's not even Friday. Alright, so, one thing I'd like to say less about the verse and just more about the video. Game Boy Jones made a point. I was kind of expecting when I heard that one bar talking about looking at you sideways, I was expecting in the video to, at that moment, seeing, I forget his name, like Dude Face, the black guy, as Game Boy Jones would put it, turn his head like complete 90-degree angle, which would have made the video a lot better, in my opinion, and probably other people's, who knows. Spot I ain't dying with the fighting a mighty enemy because the strongest is what I'm trying to be. Missing an eye, I don't see weakness to heal. Never need your pity when my skin is thicker than your steel. I was a hollow now. Also, going back, the Grimjail verse. Show you my soul. Six God, I've been on my grind, Pantera. Beat on the Reaper and hit his ass with a Sarah. Pull up to your city, squad deep in a bad mood. Only got one arm, but I'm still finna clap you. That right there is a bar. Like, if you watch the show and you know the character Grimjail, he is just pure badass, and Slick's delivery for his verse, he goes hard, and I'm not really good with words. He goes really hard in his verse, and some of the punches he throws really does well to reflect the character on his verse. And yeah, dude lost an arm and he still kicked Ichigo's ass. So that the bars he's spitting really does, like, words. Yeah, let's just get on to the next one. I'm rambling. Then you steal. The strongest is what I'm trying to be. Missing an eye, I don't see weakness to heal. Never need your pity when my skin is thicker than your steel. I was a hollow now, from the void of bloodlust. I just love the taste of battle, scattered from my tongue and rubs. Killing you and getting my blades are too giant to push. Not gonna say much about this one, it's NLJ. What can you say? Fire.
charm. Like a reaper, way I make the souls depart. For now to me, so I'm gonna fumigate. Like your body gotta make them with the fools decay. You can never let it hit, but if you do outrage, you got a bone to pick with that dude so scary.
Always love Shabaning. Like every other track he does, he brings a different kind of vibe with his voice. Anywhere between just something mellow to him going hard with like this really strong gruff, like this strong, almost villainous or animalistic gruff, which is probably why he gets typecasted as certain characters on some of these ciphers, you know? And like, he dude just got a really good voice, clean delivery, everything. I have no idea what I'm doing. Gonna take your soul to this bone trap. Better go and find somebody your own style. Oh, I'm watching little bugs on the road sound. When I release myself, plateau, rest in peace. Even though I'm tatted with a zero, I'm a beast. And the best from the rest of the Espada. If finding me, you better be your Armada. Alright, so Dreaded Yasuke's verse. A lot of people talk about in the anime the character whose name I keep forgetting because I haven't watched Bleach in forever. Like just so everyone knows, the way Espadas work is the lower the number, the more powerful their spiritual pressure is, even if they aren't the strongest. That's their raw power rating. And a lot of people keep going into the comments all confused by that, and so I just want to clarify that. Not much to do with the song again, it was just random fact.
Dos, tres,
cuatro espadas
the top of the
hollow.
Cinco, seis, siete. Rotate falls to the bottom.
Hueco mundo, don't you follow?
Hit you with that
That
cero
pronto.
pronto. In las noches, you will all know I'm about to show you my
soul.
Team player, water manipulator. Come and take a shot, I'll provide you with the chaser. I don't need no help, I got my team of 3. And I'm backed up in my creed, I can boil all you freeze. Shark up in these waters, you ain't it, just a fish. Disrespect and a quick, got taken down by a chick. Oh, you killing for power, what I'd expect from a bitch. You should have thought about my drip, not popping off of the lip.
Yeah. One thing about Savvy, I've been listening to a lot of stuff that she's been on and constantly hearing more and more improvement in this particular track. Her voice just sounds a lot more clear, and her delivery is a lot more smooth, and that's one thing I really like just about this particular track. Yeah, again, words escape me. Blah blah blah, rambling.
Kyle, either too wild, but no reason to compete, son. Last initial stock, so it's headless that I'm leaving us. Not a threat, I'll be heading back to bed. Lynette's not impressed.
It's Connor Quest. You can't say much. It's also fire. It's got a Game of Thrones bar in there.
Humans are wasted breath, truth disperse grasp on my mind like a tumor. Each goes close to death whilst I'm giving Orihime may lose still a Luna.
Okay, so 2 things I'd like to point out about Rustage's verse. I feel it is underrated because it's definitely not his best verse, but for what he brought to the character, you can't really easily top that. I cannot pronounce the name, I believe, so I'm gonna butcher it. It's like Ukiora or something along those lines. and in Bleach, he is basically an emotionless, nihilistic being who is very fast, precise, quick-witted in battle, and I feel like the way Rustage delivers his flow and the lyrics, where it's kind of monotonous is the word I was looking for. Monotonous or monotonous, however you pronounce it. Like every word he says is like so snappy and on point. But it's also like monotonous, but in a way where it still sounds very good. Like even without even without like an emotional tone, you still get like this really strong feel from the verse, if that makes any sense. At least that's what that's the sort of vibe I've been getting, is he's going in like really reflecting well on the character. It's kind of similar to how Slick did with some of his bars in his verse. Again, I'm rambling, so I'ma continue.
Being fighting perfectly, perfecting all with a clone of these. Alporto grants, full formulas, fornicatus now, you're screwed, you see. My philosophy is that I'm impossibly unkillable, unbeatable, and probably gonna play your heart when the curtains fall, so I'll break your heart. Hey, I'm organal. Even though I'm number 9, I'm never behind. Endless imposter, I love the lie. Impersonator and manipulator, plus veterinarian is tugged aside.
These two verses I can't really say too much about. Like, they're just really good verses. Alright, so backtrack this just a little. Alright, so before getting into Dizzy 8's verse, his verse on this cipher is probably one of the strongest verses I've personally heard. Words. It's one of the strongest verses he's had, in my personal opinion, at least for a cipher. He snaps very hard, very fast. He goes super hard, and his rhyme scheme is on point.
I'm lying, but you got excited thinking
Just
I was
watch.
trying too hard to deny it. The one who runs the Espada, you know it's definite spot. I'm overpowered, so much pressure, your spirit to get demolished. When I'm free, I am just a...
Okay, what was that?
So much pressure, your spirit to get demolished. When I'm...
Man, I'm free on you, just a peon. I tell him, be gone. I'm beyond. You all by eons. And what I be on, the top spot. Yeah. That rhyme scheme was just so snappy, so quick, like it's so smooth. It's definitely one of his better verses in my personal opinion. Like, he's definitely been improving his writing and his flow and delivery just as much as everyone else has, and it shows. And that's a incredibly strong verse to definitely end this cipher. Espadas, the top with the hello, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 te paso de follow.
Hueco mundo,
Don't you follow?
Hit you with that
Pero pronto,
In las noches, you will all know
I'm about to show you my soul. Oh, and obviously, Musicality did a great job. And yeah, I don't have much else to say. It's just a very enjoyable track. And I definitely made a fool of myself with this video. But anyways, that's okay. It is like 15 minutes long. And so I should probably stop recording. So bye, and I hope everyone has a nice day. If I can hit stop.